for vape. Today I'm going to review the SMY Touch Box. SMY from China is a company that's been around for several years in the vaping industry, and I've reviewed quite a few of their products. They sent me this sample for the purpose of review, and this is the Touch Box. It actually has a screen that you can touch, and that's how you get to your menu option. I'm going to show you in the close-ups, but I wanted to just give a brief introduction. I first started using SMY products last year when I bought their 260 watt box mod. I still have that. I still use that. It's a triple 18650 series mod, and it's awesome. In fact, some of my first videos were talking about high wattage vaping with that device. About 6 or 7 months after I started recording YouTube videos, SMY kind of became aware of me. They found some of my videos online, and they asked me to review some of their products. So I've reviewed their 50 watt temperature control, their 60 watt temperature control, which is the little pocket mod, which is now upgradable to 75 watts. I've reviewed their 170 watt TC device, and then recently I reviewed their Ni200. And I've been very, very pleased with all of the products that I've gotten so far from SMY. Some have been better than others. I'm very careful to point out the flaws I find in their products, the things I notice that I don't like. But this is a great device. It uses a touchscreen technology, as you've seen, and I'm going to show you in close-up. We're going to walk through the menu. It's a 100 watt mod. It has temperature control for nickel, titanium, stainless steel, and then you can set your own custom coefficients or just vape it in wattage mode, and then you got a cool touch screen device that you can change the background, and that's pretty cool. So I really like that they did this cute carbon fiber staggered little chessboard. And I love when SMY uses carbon fiber because it's always pretty sexy when they do that. So let me go ahead, dive down close, show you what this device looks like up close, and also walk you through the unboxing of the SMY 100 watt touch box. Here's my working mod. As you can see, it was a sample sent to me for review. The first one they sent me was black, and it didn't function. So they sent me a replacement that is silver, and this one works just fine. Okay, it comes in a few different colors: rose gold, black, silver, and blue. It's got an authenticity scratch sticker over here, so you can scratch off that code, check online, and a QR code to check authenticity. Over 18, don't vape with this if you're pregnant. That's the universal pregnant symbol. Should be on the doors at Walmart. And what comes in this box is a very nice microfiber cloth. It's also got a QC, quality control inspection certificate. Very nice user manual. We'll go through this in a minute with pictures illustrating the displays, the menus, how to walk through them. It also has a charging cable, USB to micro USB. This isn't very long at all. I use a longer one, but it comes with it because that's the only way to charge this. It has an internal 2600 milliamp hour battery, and here's how you charge it with that micro USB. Vent holes or heat exchange holes in the bottom. This one doesn't function, but look how nice that is with that black on black carbon fiber chessboard look. There's your 510 connection, power button, nice and clicky, nothing rattles, nothing's janky. I don't even know how this thing gets open, but you're not supposed to be opening this up unless you're like a very advanced expert in electronics. Very smooth, nice flush. The edges are not sharp, they're rounded, and it's comfortable. It's a comfortable fit in the hand. So I would have loved this color, but it didn't work, so they sent me another one. All right, let's go take a look at the user manual. It folds out, two-sided. I'm not going to read this all to you. Here are the specs. Okay, dimensions. That's the menu screen, but we'll go through that live. Date and time setting, which is nice. Puff counter setting, which is nice. You can really keep track of your vaping. Oh, what else do they have on there that I missed? Sorry. There you go. And here are just some menu details. There are 2 quick gestures for increasing and decreasing your wattage or parameter value, as they put it, turning the mod off and entering the main menu just with a swipe. I'll show you in a second. Okay, more specs. So there's DIY mode that you can set individual vaping profile in joules. I haven't gotten into that. Stealth mode, lock screen. Okay, there we go. Let's get into it. Here we have the mod itself. Vent holes, USB port, fire button. Nice and clicky. All right. 3 clicks turns it on and off. Now it's on. To get into the menu, it's an L shape. Okay, swipe your finger in an L shape, and these are the different menu options. Let's go to, these are the different metals that you can vape and temperature control on this device. Stainless steel, variable wattage, Ni200, Ni200, temperature Celsius, temperature Fahrenheit. That's what that is. Titanium. So you can vape in stainless steel, nickel, or titanium, or you can go ahead and do these DIY. You've got 5 different buttons. You can set your own DIY profile, like a custom profile setting if you want to get very specific. All right, let's go with variable wattage. Let's look at that menu again. Puff info. You reset the puff counter. Yes, I want to reset that. And it's going to give me puff count as well as total runtime. That's nice. This back arrow takes you back into the menu. Settings. Watch this. Display. Choose wallpaper. You can have a hot blonde chick, little girl, the beach. Very nice. Parachuting. Crazy little Jack Terrier. And those are the different options, and I like the space one. Lock screen. Brightness, you can turn the brightness down so you're not sucking as much battery power. There you go. DIY mode. This is where you're going to create a pattern and the time scale and the heat scale. You're gonna like literally go through and change your profile for how you want the vape ramp up. I want a fast ramp up, then I want it to like settle back down to a normal comfortable vape, and then remind me that I'm vaping somewhere in the middle, and at the end I want it to taper off. Yeah, you can do stuff like that, and that's joules over time. So It's interesting. That's a customized DIY profile. Nice. Heat scale. That's joules. But I'm not going to vape like that. I'm not really ready to go play around in that sophisticated of a vape. So that, anyway, that's the settings. That's how you do. And let's say we go back to the main menu. If I want to turn this off, I could turn it off. All right. If I don't want to vape at 94 watts, I just hold that over here. Oh, wait, I passed it. I want to go to 75 watts. Swipe in that direction, hold it. There we go, 80 watts. It's showing me volts, it's showing me amps, it's showing me resistance, it's showing me wattage. Here you go. You've got your Ohm's law calculator right here. And it's showing me a puff counter. It's also showing me the date and time. March 14th, 2016. So that's nice. It's also showing me my my battery level. Okay. There you go. For the close-up, let's go back up top and talk about this. There's one more thing that I want to do while I'm in here and in close-up. This is a brand new Ni200 coil from UL for the crown. This is a Ni200 nickel coil. Never been used. It's dry as a bone. See? Cotton is bone dry. Let's see if this will perform in temperature control. Let's go to the menu. Work mode. Ni200 temperature Fahrenheit. I don't like that 500. Normally I would vape at about 420, 430 with nickel. Let's see. I'm looking to see if this thing will power off. Atomizer new, yes. It just locked resistance by asking me that question. So it's reading 0.17. Here we go. I think we can see what's doing on the screen on the bottom. It's at temperature. Overtime protection. I'll tell you what, guys. This worked just fine. Powered it. Hit temperature almost immediately. You can see what's going on. It hit temperature immediately, and it's cutting the voltage back to like less than a volt. It's just not powering it. It knows it's dry. Overtime protection. It's barely warm because it got, watch how long it takes, how quickly it takes for this thing to hit 430 degrees. See that? It hit on almost immediately, back down power. This is going to protect you from a dry burn with nickel. Overtime. So for 10-second hits, there we go. Congratulations, the touch box passed the Ni200 nickel dry burn test. Let me take this off of here. And this coil is like, it's fine. This coil did not get burnt, did not get destroyed. It barely even heated up. As you can see, I did that 3 times in a row. No cuts, no jump edits. And I'm touching this thing. So it wasn't even hot enough to make this, yeah. So it did what it was supposed to do, and that's reliable. There you go,
Very
guys.
nice.
The SMY 100 watt temperature control touch box. I hope you enjoyed the close-up look at the touchscreen, the menu options. That DIY is pretty cool if you're into customizing your vape. I don't really get into temperature control as much as that, but it is a pretty cool mod. I enjoy it. And let me go ahead and take a vape. Very nice. So if you enjoy those features and it looks like something that that you would like, you can check it out. I don't really know where they're selling them online aside from eBay. I see them being sold for $83.99 all the way up to $139 online on eBay. And eBay's the only place I see it online. But there you go. You got to see it in black. You got to see it in silver. You got to see a temperature control in nickel where it performed as expected. It just hit power and back down power immediately when it was dry. It didn't burn the cotton. So where I see this fitting into the marketplace, aside from the cool touchscreen, aside from the good, reliable temperature control, is if you're vaping with something on a single 18650 battery that's max 75, 80 watts, as a lot of devices are now coming out, now you have an option to go to 100 watts, and this, I believe, is an internal 2-cell 2600 milliamp hour LiPo. And you also don't need to have your own battery and battery charger. It's an internal charging, onboard charging device, which is pretty cool. I have charged this up several times already. It takes maybe 2.5 hours to charge fully. That's not bad. If you're vaping at 50 to 70 watts, that'll last you maybe not all day. Depends on how heavy you're vaping, but at 90 to 100 watts, as I've been vaping on this RDA, it's not going to last me all day. So those are some features. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did like this video, please give it a thumbs up, like, share, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Quest for Vape, thank you very much for watching.